God, please, let it work. Oh my god. I hate setting up the YouTube live streams. That's what I can definitely assure you of. Twitch is like way easier to like get along with. It's more interface friendly for a streamer. So, how have you guys been doing? It's my first stream on YouTube. I'm sorry for the scoff. But I generally, it was my first time doing that. Give me a moment, I need to send a notification because the bot isn't set to it yet, apparently. You're reporting. Hello, Clover. How are you? I'm sorry, I'm late, but like, you don't know how it's hard to like set it up on the streamers. On the streamer's side. Hello, Cringe. Hello, Cringe. How are you? How are you guys? How was your first week of New Year? Actually, because you know we haven't seen each other for like a week or something after I did that karaoke stream on Twitch. I've managed to post a few fanfic updates, so at least I managed to do something. Although my insomnia is still pretty bad. But overall, it's not bad. I managed to do at least something. So, how was this year so far for you guys? Oh, by the way, I've also started watching Poldark with my mother. And goddamn, I know that Aiden is like very, very attractive. He's hot as hell. But can we please sign him off? The half-naked scenes, I feel like he takes off his shirt like 3 or 4 times per episode. This is sick, you know? I know it's Gunnar's babe, but have some shame. I have been doing great, but had to deal with lots of problems. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't sound like you hate it. I mean, it was funny at first. And I had something to draw to, but but after 8 episodes, it starts to get a bit boring, and it screams a simp behavior. Also, it's apparently based on some novel. I don't know if a woman or a man wrote it, but the show definitely caters to women more. I know he's in Wesker, but obviously, I mean, the actor has like in the Poldark has like a very he has a very big forehead, so the moment he changed his hairstyle I was a bit bummed. But at least he doesn't have a receding hairline like Wesker. For some reason, they decided it's definitely worth it to like give him a receding hairline, since he was like 40. Okay, less than 40. He was 38 when when the whole thing at the mansion happened, but it was sick. It was sick. Okay, let's announce our presence on Twitter because I know some people only check Twitter, they are not on the Discord server. Did you notice a new banner, by the way? Or not yet? Having a hairline at 40 is a blessing to some. Ah, definitely it is. I mean, I would prefer a man with hair instead of a man who's bald, but maybe that's only me. Comment sponsored by my butt. I mean, Homelander, actually his actor, also has a receding hairline, but you know, he's still pretty attractive. You know, women are totally into him. Okay, give me a minute. I need to. Where is that? This. In a reply. Yep. And the link. Yep. No, wait, let's do it properly, like... Yeah, we're good. Also, well, I've also managed to secure a new thumbnail template for YouTube and, you know, notifications on Twitter, just so more people will see that I'm streaming. Although I generally doubt it will affect my growth at all. I feel like nobody will come in. This stream right here is like a trial one because I have plenty of people that are subscribers on my YouTube channel. But you know, the time zones are a very problematic thing. I don't know if somebody will tune in or not. It is such a bummer. Okay. So, how are you guys? It's so weird because sometimes sometimes my internet gets cut off. I don't know why. I need to check the Ethernet card. Also, I've recovered from the wisdom tooth removal. I think I've been telling you about this for a while now. I have a big ass hole in my gums, but it doesn't hurt. And the good news is I didn't have a fever afterwards, unlike with the previous one. Why are you on YouTube? Is Twitch causing any problems? Well, I was wondering if I ever grow despite that. Despite the issues that Twitch has, because it completely doesn't promote me. The raid culture is that people only raid those who they already know, or they just don't raid at all, or they only raid somebody who's like big enough for them, which is such a problem for me. You know, I joined when the raid culture, when networking wasn't that yet, but more and more people are like getting entitled regarding VTubing in general. Wouldn't it be better to do a stream to something like TikTok then? Yeah, but like the Twitch demands you to have like 2 separate chats, which might be a bit overwhelming for me and everybody, because it has to be like on the screen even separated, you know? It has to be clear which chat is which. Twitch is pretty tricky regarding the dual stream, like multi-streaming at all. And on TikTok, the last time I had the gameplay going on, almost nobody came. Like people, I saw them entering the stream and they left one by one, so I don't think that the TikTok is a good platform for me. I don't know, maybe people there don't really like VTubers doing streams. All I see are mostly like streams either with AI models, which should be banned, by the way. This is straight thief. You can be a PNG tuber instead of, or just have a cheap model instead of doing that. But yeah, all I see on TikTok regarding the live streams are either flash tubers or people who have like AI models instead of like normal VTubers. Maybe that's why nobody really uses it to watch VTubers. Again, if it doesn't work for me, if this stream doesn't work for me, we can always come back to Twitch, remember? Especially since Twitch has more functions and is more encouraging, and it's in general way easier to like achieve the monetization in general. Because if you're on YouTube, you need like 3,000 hours of watch time, which is like a lot. Even if you stream every day, there's no guarantee anybody will tune in. $3K, isn't it 4K? No, it's 3K. I think this is like the basic thing. And then you have like more than 3K. But yeah, if it doesn't work, I will just come back to Twitch. No problem, I can still use YouTube for shorts. It's not like people are actually watching my videos. The only things they watch here are basically just covers. Do not give up, you can do it, keep doing what you love. Hello Andrew, how are you? Good that at least we have one optimist in our chat. Hi, hello. How are you? A moment please. I'm trying to like New year, new opportunities. Oh yeah, but not for me. Yes, for you. Nah, I feel like I'm undeserving of everything. And things have been going even worse lately. Not only because of YouTubing, but I also feel like useless. Which is kind of funny because, you know, I'm looking at all those lone mothers and I've always thought they are the one in the world, but maybe I am. Maybe the fact that I don't have kids, that I stay pure, is like a problem for the society. Let's make the old opportunities work. I've never had an opportunity at all. I'm autistic and stupid. I don't think there is any chance for me. No redemption, no sleep for the wicked. Ah, you made it to the new year, you better produce some nice fruits. Well, I wanted to, but how about the people I reached out to regarding the covers, they didn't respond. Well, at least there's one person who responded and was like, very nice to me. A person even reciprocated the energy, like, reflected it so perfectly, and I was like, damn, at least I have one person to sing with. A child of God not being deserving, Lord, get what you want. I'm not a child of God. I'm a child of Satan. I'm a satanist. No, wait. I'm a satanist. I'm a satanist. Yeah. Does it feel immersive enough for you? I'm a menace to society. Bless you. It wasn't even me sneezing. Damn. Leave no cracks unturned. Yes. Aoi Satan. All the Christian VTubers are doing brr. I'm probably one of the worst VTuber on YouTube. Always getting into a mess with everybody. With the girls from the blue platform. With the girls that are Christian. With the men that are red-pilled. And with women that are lone mothers. Like, my enemy is like the whole world. My nemesis. What do they call it? I'm a menace to society. No, sir. Some people call me a menace to sobriety. I just tend to drink a lot when I'm sad. I tend to get drunk easily. Well, 49 kilograms of pure evil. Sometimes I really feel like Scott Pilgrim, you know? Me versus the whole world. Good oranges. Peter turned the cross because he felt undeserving. Why do you feel undeserving if that's the case? If Satan hates humans, it's sad, hopeless people rather turn to that, but you got this taste wrong. That's one way of looking at it, I suppose. Hey, you aren't alone in the fight against the whole world, you have us. Oh yeah. Me and my to defeat the world, I need to first defeat my 7 evil boyfriends. I know what are you getting into. I know what reference is that. Oh, yeah. Don't find the word. Focus on the good and on yourself or God if you believe in that. Focusing on hate isn't productive. Yeah, but I don't hate on anyone. I just don't like them. I'm probably one of the worst content creator in the world. I remember how I got a fanfic panel once, how to properly write it, and people were really happy afterwards, you know? And one of the people there, one of the participants asked me if I was some kind of professional, if I studied something, because all I'm talking about, well, everything seems so professional. And I was like, do I tell them or no? Do I want to disappoint them or no? Because I actually had some education regarding that matter, and I was wondering if I should tell them that, because everybody who attend the same studies as me will probably be unemployed and be a big family disappointment like me. So I was really wondering if I should be sincere with them. But I abstained myself from that because I didn't want to ruin the surprise for them. You don't have to like anyone. Focus on people who love you or who you love. Even if people seem rude in the odd, you can stay nice and move on. Focusing on the good goes a long way. But I don't love anyone. That's the problem. Humanity doesn't deserve redemption. In my opinion. I know it sounds ridiculous, but hear me out. Hear me out. Humanity is de-evolving. It's downgrading for a while now, so I think I may be onto something. But I know, guys. As our mind is like an antenna, no. My mind is like a closed tom. Nobody knows what's going on inside of it. Even my psychotherapist. You would be afraid of what is going on in my head. You wouldn't get it. Oh my god. Popo pee pee popo. Sorry. Popo pee pee. Popo. Hello. Is this what is going on in your head? You know, it reminds me of us. That one scene in Inside and Out, I think. Do you remember this scene? I wonder what is going on in her head. This is me. This is so relatable. I have also watched the second movie, but it was nowhere as good as the first one. Also, the fact that the girls were listening to Justin Bieber, like, people don't listen to him anymore. Teenagers don't listen to him anymore. What kind of boomer did direct it? Like, I'm serious. Should we be concerned too? I don't know. I don't know if it's like bad. I'd say it's just messed up. That's not for me to judge what humanity deserves. Being the better example is what we can do and be the change we want in the world instead of leaving Satanism or pessimism a platform. Well, tell that to hedonists, which, like, are like 70% of the society. I don't think that you being a good example will change that. Most people don't care about anyone else but themselves, you know, they're selfish. They do everything for their pleasure, be it hurting someone or themselves or anybody else or anything else. They don't care, generally. Admittedly, while typing, I didn't register the answer to your question if you gave one to the undeserving question. I'm just this type of depressed person that always thinks that they don't deserve anything and their life is already, you know, done, ruined. Society has like very high expectations of women, and be surprised by how much we have to be capable of. And how much we have to achieve in a span of like what, 10 years? Because the closer you are to 30, the more you realize that you don't fit in and you're basically a menace to society because you haven't achieved everything they want you to, right? I don't know what hedonism is. Well, it basically means a person who's like focusing on their pleasure and their pleasure only, on their needs and stuff. They don't really care about people, they treat them as stepping stones. They also usually engage in overconsumptionism. Basically the product of capitalism right now. It's not wrong, don't let those outside factors pull you down. Stay strong and love life to the fullest because your life is yours and not those who put expectations on you. Yeah, but I don't think anything else in my life will change. I mean, there was no change for like 10 years already. Why would it change tomorrow? Hedonism is way older than capitalism, yeah, but I feel like it resurfaced mostly when capitalism started taking the reins. Because for a while, people were concentrating on everything but this. And there were definitely less people who thought that their pleasure alone is the most important. That doesn't sound like what I suggested. Sounds more like the road of what you claim to be. Nah. I just got used to the feeling that I'm like a black sheep. And so probably are you, because otherwise you wouldn't be here. Am I right or am I right? You are the change? No. One person can change the world. Unless you're absolutely wealthy and have a like whole company underneath you. Take action now with determination you can steer into the right direction. Stop sounding like a coach, please. I didn't want to get deep, but some people seem hopeless and claim Satanism instead of noticing how great they actually are. I'm not great. You know, it's not about making like mistakes in your life because it's normal. Many people do that. But many people are just like they realize they don't fit into the society. That's why they always feel like they don't belong and that nothing awaits them anymore in their lives. Because things won't change unless you're like a wealthy CEO from the dark romance novel. One person can't change the world. He already forgot that dude and that bat he ate. What? the hell are you watching, Quill? Nobody normal would eat a bat. Like, remember, I know it's a flying one, but it's still a mammal. And the mammal can transmit lullabies to you. I don't know what or who is right, I'm just saying what I think. You might not be able to change the word in the grand scheme, but you can change your word. Your presence is making the word better. Aww. You mean I'm making your word better. To be more precise, aren't you? This is like nice, but also I don't think it changes anything. People may have like friends and family, but at the end of the day, it's up to them, to their brain, how they feel. Hello, I don't know how to pronounce your nickname. Can you tell me? I generally don't know how to read the Japanese names. I'm sorry. Type to me in Romaji your name, please. Hasn't the bat theory been disproven? I don't know. I just heard that somebody bit a monkey nape, and that's how AIDS was made. Or the other way around. Weird people, weird things. By the way, Satanism reinforces self-improvement practice, to be honest. Yeah, like, you know, people think that Satanism is usually just, I don't know, sacrificing some innocent animals or babies or something, but like, the Satanism that is based on the books by flirt. That guy that was interested in mysticism and stuff. It actually is more into it's leaning more into hedonism and self-improvement and not caring about anything. Like, there are no black masses and stuff. This is something that only the cults do. It's more like a philosophy, like Buddhism. This isn't the real religion. It's okay, I can't speak Japanese and I'm not originally Japanese. You fooled us like a fiddle. You played us like a fiddle. I can't believe that you're not named 969. Not caring about anything and self-improvement are quite contradicting. No, it's more like you don't care about religion, you don't care about people, you treat yourself as a priority. That's why you want to self-improve, and you are supposed to be always, you're always supposed to give your best, right? But I believe one of the rules is also not to help people because you are the priority. Unless there's something for you in it. Which most people nowadays, like, follow. They don't care about people. Selfishness, yeah. I feel like Satanism regarding the book is more like what nowadays big corporations do. Treating people like stepping stools and basically treating the word like it's theirs already. As a self-centric philosophy, you are supposed to increase your own power, wealth, skills, intelligence and such, yeah. You treat yourself as the biggest priority. I even read it once online and was like, wow, It's nowhere close to the masses, to the black masses they've always introduced us during the Catholic lessons, because Satanists are definitely sacrificing cats and babies. Like, no. This is like very rare. Some kind of, this type of people is like very extremist type of people, so you don't meet them that much. Although there were some cases in Poland where when they sacrificed someone and they were Satanists, those extremist ones, I believe. That's how we got some haunted legends, urban legends here. And oh yeah, by the way, out of pure curiosity, have you ever watched the interviews with those people that claim to be like Satanists? I'm not saying these extremist ones, but like I watched one of them, and the guy was such a literal like picture perfect sociopath or narcissism, because he barely blinked. He was like Severus Snape casting a spell on Harry Potter. What's even funnier, most cases that were put on Satanists were really either neo-pagan or just anarchist in nature, yeah. That's the funniest thing, I think too, because many people were just anarchists. They literally drew the anarchy sign on the walls and they claim to be Satanists, which is weird, but okay. We're social animals, rejecting that nature be dangerous as in to find ourselves. No, you take it wrong. You should just be more picky regarding who you let in. You should make your presence a gift, a reward. You should waste your time on people that are worth it. I'm not talking about the religious standpoint though, that's your private thing to deal with. I just try not to say no to everything and be open to the idea of that you're awesome. Thank you. But I'm also bad at like taking compliments. It also derives from the fact that I feel like I don't deserve anything. But well, hopefully with the spring's arrival, it will change soon. Because generally, winter is so bad on me. Winter in Poland is like extremely bad. Are you bad at taking group hugs too, even if they are virtual? If they are virtual, I have no problem. But I've noticed that I rarely hug people in real life. Might also come from the fact that I'm autistic, so it's very hard for me to like ask for it. I don't even know I need it, you know? This seems so silly, but I feel like this is pretty telling. The last time I hugged my female friend was when we took photos. I haven't hugged her even once before. Even though we've known each other for like more than a year now. I just said child of God because the way you are made is beautiful, and I hope you can accept that your wings can carry you further than you think. Aww. Oh, you are one of those no-touchy peeps? Yeah, it makes my synapses not stick with each other. It's just annoying, you know, especially when somebody hugs me without telling me about it first. We don't like surprises, I'm sorry to break it to you, but it's just the way it is. I also hate people touching me without my specific permission. I don't care that you're autistic or you have some sort of disabilities. Stop touching me. Ask first. This isn't like that hard to do. It's okay, I have some experience with people like that, yeah. Also, you know what it reminds me of? Before Christmas, I went to the shop. Like, auction or something. Like, this shop with everything, you know? And there was some small figurines with teddy bears. So, I got it from the shelf. I went with my mother to the cashier, and there was an old woman behind us, an old hag. And she started groping it when it was already on the tape, you know? She was groping it so jealously. I felt like I was about to puke. Like, what does it make you think you are allowed to do so? This is mine. I put it on the tape. You can take one for yourself or ask me where it is so you can fetch your own. But no, she basically started groping it on the tape behind us. And she was like, oh yeah, this is so cool. Where did you find it? Well, I'm still groping it. I only gave her a death glare and I turned over. After she like put it on the table back again. And my mom afterwards was like, why did you not reply to her? You only stared at her like that. And I was like, nobody told her to grope my figurine. Nobody. She could have made it normal and just ask me where did I get it from. But she instead chose to like grope it. This was low-key awful. Old women in Poland are the worst. Of course, my mother had to like rant to my grandma about it because I'm so rude to old women. But nobody told her to touch that. Come touch this. I know this is maybe may come out as weird to you, but what can I say? This is how I am. I think that I won't touch somebody or somebody else's property without permission. Since I was a child, my parents, mostly my mother, was nagging me about it. And if somebody like me can follow the rules, why can't you? This is like... my sensories were screaming back then. You can tell I was about to crash out near that cashier. What makes you think you can behave this way? I don't care that you're old. You still have to follow some rules. I feel ya. Shame we have no Ascaria here. I would totally ask if he has the same feeling. I know that autistic people tend to differ between each other, but yeah. I was so close to snapping back then. You can imagine. Somehow, old people In Poland, act like they own the place. And they can do everything. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. But I had sushi. I had sushi on lunch today, so I'm pretty thirsty afterwards. I'll probably continue to like drink and pee all the time. Losing the grasp on reality. Aren't old people like that everywhere, losing the grasp on reality? But she wasn't that old yet! My grandmother is like... She's like... less mean than her. Less rude. Jesus Christ, indeed, bless up. Easy. W hydration, thank you. Oh, by the way, we're still waiting for that. For that starting soon screen. It should be done at the end of the month. Oh my god, I hate my bangs. They're always getting in the way of my... Ugh. I can't see anything because of it. You know, long hair is cool. Especially on women, but... The bangs can be my nemesis at this point. Everything can be my nemesis at this point. Anyways. Do you like the banner and the thumbnail template so far, guys? Because this is like something new that was delivered lately. It's okay, they protect your beautiful face from dust. I think these are eyelashes, not hair, especially not bangs. Thank you. Can you please repeat your question? How do you like the banner and the thumbnail template I got lately? Because the one you saw on YouTube is like a new template for Twitter and YouTube, so you will know I'm live. Even if we don't stream on YouTube, you will know I'm live on Twitter. I like it. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I hope I won't cross the budget. I already did it last year and it didn't end well. Yeah, I can see why you spend so much on channel art. It's nice, thank you. I really spend a lot. Although it was only like one of the arts. One art that I've commissioned. There were plenty of them. You know, the covers. Everything costs a lot. People who say that VTubing is cheap. If you want to make it high quality, I have some bad news for you. If you need something done quickly and want to save money, just ask me and I can whip up something, be it semi-professional or maybe. Don't say you know how to draw, Animal. You've never bragged about it to us. No way, are you an artist too? Damn, that lullaby jingle doesn't help with my sleepiness. Give me a moment. about this? This one is from the YouTube. The one I used for the guide. So yeah, I'm glad you like the banner too. Man, I have to be careful with my expenses because the last year I haven't uploaded the summary yet. Also, during today's stream, I'll try to like do the tattoo I promised you because I didn't know which one, and maybe you will help me decide because you guys also funded the donatum for me, even if we didn't manage to like hit all the goals. A little bit too loud. Oh wait. You mean like this? Or more? Do I need to tone it down even more? Like this? I didn't draw digitally in such a way. No, it is something I'm interested in, but not something I aim to represent in its current state. I can design my way through graphics and memes though. Ah, okay. No way, so you're a graphic designer. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. I can try, but I won't be quickly whipping it up. It's okay, you helped me a lot with editing the videos and clips. It helps me a lot, and scrubbing them. This is also like very helpful. Everybody who helps me with that deserves some praise. It's better now? Okay. I hope it's not too quiet. I like art. I'm not sure if I am an artist. It was one of my hyperfixations in my childhood. I'm not sure about designer though. There. I tried to make thumbnails, but you can tell that my thumbnails are like very simple and they aren't really eye-catchy. Not at all, I rolled my way through Photoshop. It's okay, I'm still working in GIMP. Because I'm broke. When adventure calls, you don't care that you only have a stick instead of a sword, I guess. Well, I use a vector tool to select stuff, but not to create vector graphics. Ah, okay. Makes sense. I do fictional maps in Inkscape. Ah, this is crazy. I mean the usage of it. Fair. I use GIMP for everything. Which Nogi explains why I'm so bad at everything. Give me a moment. I need to respond to something. You are using something to do something, and that's already better than nothing. Fair. Although it's not very good. I know that. If I remember correctly, Affinite is a good and free Photoshop alternative. I don't know. I don't know anybody who actually uses it, you know? Hello, ridiculous strange. How are you? Welcome. We're just chatting today. It's more like a trial stream for me to check if it's even worth to stream on YouTube, because so far I've been only streaming on Twitch, as you probably know. Yeah. Karaki streams may stick to the Twitch though, because of the integration and how it's easy to like not have a VOD. Because I believe if YouTube detected the copyright, I would be done for. Also, I need to like get to work on a Valentine's Day cover, because I already have trance lyrics done. I just need to record my vocal and commission somebody to like do the mix and mastering. So, how are you, ridiculous strange? How are you today? How was your first week of this new year? Because yeah, the last time I streamed was before the New Year's Eve. I think we finished on 10 PM or something. Oh, but Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's definitely okay. I didn't recognize the nick. You guys should like somehow collect your nicknames like Quill does. Otherwise, I won't be able to tell who you are. But yeah, Andrew, I've already received the file regarding the cover. It's just like the illustration, a single illustration, because I'm broke. But at least the illustration is here, the most important part. Valentine's original in the making? No, this is a cover of an anime song. I had the trance lyrics set in my cloud for a while. How do we send flowers and chocolate to VTubers asking for a friend? Yay, to you working on the cover, yes. Also, you are the one who got mad at me for like being such a dipshit, but maybe because I'm such a dipshit who only complains, at least I managed to like write multiple trance lyrics during the 2 weeks, during the past 2-3 weeks, you know? The break at least allowed me to work on them. And it was like pure pain, peckle pain. Because I hate writing trance lyrics for the Japanese songs, especially the Vocaloid ones. Especially such long ones. They have like multiple different choruses, which is pure suffering. How's the Yakuza bot scrubbing doing, by the way? I'm basically finishing the VOD number 9, and I will start working on VOD number 10. I'm sorry, but there were like a lot of clips. There were like many clips from this one, so I have to like edit them to the best of my abilities, although I believe nobody will watch that. Because somehow TikTok has been lowering my views for a while now. What a tragic fate of a VTuber. I used to get like 700 or more views per clip. Sadly, because of the new algorithm, they reduced the hashtags and somehow I can't appeal to it. Who got mad at you for being a dipshit? You! Because you said I only complain. TikTok doing its thing like always. Yeah. Do I need to... Yeah. Phone go up. Basically, Resident Evil clips aren't very liked by the algorithm on TikTok. I don't know how people get popular thanks to this series there, because all my clips are getting like auto shadow ban. I have to appeal for it, appeal to change that, and there's 50% chance they will cancel this shadow ban on the clip, but it will take some time and my views will go down. Yeah. Agony. Don't give up, let's try to be innovative and ship us the way into people's feeds. I don't know about that. I'm not good at yapping. Oh god. Please don't let me blurb on stream. I might be sometimes sad and maybe upset about the way you talk about yourself or the word, but I don't know how much my feelings matter in this. I don't think you're a dipshit though. It's okay. Why the hell it keeps on? Damn. For some reason... the tracking gets lost all the time. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Where burp, balls jump, stop. Some people are into that. See, I don't know why, but the tracking gets lost sometimes, I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's hard to, like, talk nicely about yourself sometimes, boy, because, well, I mean, I don't think on positives because of that. I think burps are funny. They're not! You know how women shouldn't blurb and stuff. Women in general shouldn't be able to do anything. Many things, actually. In general, according to the social rules for some reason. Okay, we have 30 minutes left and I'll leave to... and then we'll give you the survey. And we'll have a break. Because, yeah, as I mentioned before, you will choose that tattoo I will have. Even if it may be hard, but it's not impossible. Seek the light even when the night is still dark. You should have become priest, Enro. What are you doing? You could have a fancy car and coach people, and you would be so wealthy. No rules would apply to you in Poland. Move to Poland and become a priest, Enro. You're in my control now. Enro has too many stolen shirts to be a priest. Fair. Who cares about social rules? Me. Because otherwise nobody wants me. I mean, even with them, nobody wants me because I follow them. But this is what it is, I guess. Why would I want to be a priest when I want hope? You're such a charmer, Enro. But how much ever you want, you don't owe anyone to appease their selfish expectation. Rage against the blurb. I don't know, maybe some people are into that and I will fall right into their hands. This doesn't seem very smart. Sorry. Maybe some people not wanting you is a blessing in disguise. Trust yourself. I don't know about that. I'm a menace. It's normal, nobody wants me. I'm probably one of the most unluckiest girls in general in the world. But then I remember that my cousin's boyfriend on you know, we had a family gathering on Christmas, and she brought him again because apparently he's an orphan now, even though he has two parents that are divorced. His mom is lesbian, by the way. She completely dumped him. His father doesn't care either because he has his new wife and kids. And she came with him to the family gathering on Christmas. And apparently he was at work and he literally was walking, and this like pilar, not the pilar, like some kind of decoration or tube fell off from the ceiling and it hit him in the forehead. Somebody tell me what the hell is wrong with the tracking today? It doesn't work. Why are you like this? We're back apparently. Weird as hell. I might be upping too much today. No worries. I'm bad at yapping, so somebody has to like do the work for me. feminist, maybe you are a womanist, a woman that is an ace, lace work, where, what kind of slang is that? Yeah, somewhere in the past I believe in the same trust in your screenwriter. I don't have a screenwriter. I'm literally being written by Klee from Genshin. Klee's controlling me, no wonder I'm so unlucky and I tend to destroy everything. Bro, why does this sound like Santa Barbara plot? Listen, back on track. My cousin's boyfriend basically got hit by that tube, right? It was very, very, hard. This impact, you know? And he started bleeding. His whole forehead was bleeding, and his boss had to take him to the first aid kit. And he, like, you know, the dude had to go to the, more like a boy because he's way younger than me, just like my cousin. But he had to go by bus to the hospital so they could stitch him. So they could stitch this wound, and you know, it wasn't even that deep. and you know, my cousin was like, oh well, yeah, you're so unlucky, I guess. You're that unlucky. Even if you work at a place that is more or less safe for you, you're always so clumsy and you always bump into something. Is Steam downloading something? No. Okay. Why is the tracking lost then? Let me run it again. Let's turn it on again. Whenever yaps too much, I don't yap enough. The balance has been achieved. And I yap just enough to be in between you. Not even by ambulance, but by a bus, bro, what? Yeah, don't ask me. It's what his boss told him to. Maybe these were like the rules for it. Is this the same one? No, the IP is the same. It changes sometimes when I got the internet cut off. Can somebody tell me why I don't have the tracking? Do I really need to, like... whatever. I'll just turn on the whole application, I guess. There was a Steam update before that, so I guess maybe it affected it somehow. Real men cover life threading injuries with tape. No, they are just like, spit on it. It will heal on its own. It will close on its own. Oh my god, it's getting worse and worse. Why is it happening right now? it work now? Maybe the scam is on the YouTube side? No, this is strictly YouTube studio thing. Maybe it's because they are trying to fix that goddamn heater, because we have like a remote heater. It's pretty cold in Poland sometimes. No normal AC normal thing doesn't matter for us because it's so cold. Yeah, that's the thing that all of us guys try. Physical injury, we can work it off, but when we get a fever, we're barely alive. Yeah, he was definitely on the verge of death there. You know what is the funniest thing? Afterwards, after she first met him, she was like, well, wouldn't you like a boyfriend like him? I know he's more hairy than your cousin. He looks like an ape. And he's shorter than your cousin, but maybe he has a good heart, maybe he has a big heart, you know? He seems like a good boy. And, you know, after the second Christmas together, when we came back, I was like, why did he have to come here again? He has a sister, he can go to his sister, you know? There's so many people he can spend the Christmas with. Why is he going to spend it with me? Spend it with me and my grandma. This is like a closed meeting. This is inclusive space. And exclusive space, yeah. And my mom was like, don't be like that. He doesn't have a family on his own. His father doesn't care. His mother is lesbian. Like, is it my problem? Mom, is it my problem that he has a family like that? At least he has a sister. Which, by the way, is vegan, but I don't think it automatically cancels her from the Christmas thing. And my mom was like, you know what? I'm glad you don't have a boyfriend like him. After 1 year, by the way, mind you. It was like a totally different thing from what she said last year, when we had Christmas together. Because back then, she was singing praise about him, you know? And she was now like, yeah, you know what, I'm glad you don't have a boyfriend like him. You know, there's something off about him. He can't even keep the glass in his hand. His hands are shaking so much. He's so, and I was like, autistic. I'm sorry, but I'm so sincere when left with the right people, when I don't have to mask. And she was like, you know what? You may be onto something. Maybe he is autistic. Maybe this is something neurological. I don't know. She's so bipolar. Oh my god. Once I got the burn by touching fresh weld, skin just melted away. I put some cloth over it and worked another 5 hours that day. Oh my god, that's a bit dangerous, isn't it? Just don't tell BHP. Oh my god. No, you should take a better care for yourself. Does being a lesbian actively contradict loving your own son? For her, yes. She started traveling with her girlfriend. And she doesn't care about her son. He has to pay all the medical bills since he was like, what, 17, 18? He only had like the wisdom tooth removal, and she didn't want to pay for it. Mind you, he's already like living on his own. because he's 18, 19 right now. He's already like earning some money, but this is like not a lot. It's like 1 room flat, you know. And he tries to pay for everything, for the rent, for the bills, everything, you know. And she doesn't even pay for his health. He had to like go to the public hospital instead of handling it privately, and you know, he went to the dentist that basically messed it up on their side. So yeah, very good mother, very good LGBT community. Let's completely ignore that. Just because you're lesbian doesn't mean you don't have any responsibilities for your son. Just like if you're gay. Let's invite a guy just because he's fatherless. No, I was the same. Like, Mom, why doesn't grandma kick him out or like talk to my cousin privately to not invite him? Not only he's weird, he also has his own family. He has a sister, no? And I'm always like, why is he always coming to it? He always eats so much. I know their parents were always starving him, but it doesn't help that I have eating disorder, and when I see people basically jumping on the food, it always makes me want to not eat it all. And I usually eat not a lot, like 2 pieces of some pie, and that's it. Meanwhile, he's able to like eat the whole plate or 2 plates. I'm not joking. And he's skinny, you know? It's not like he's fat. He just doesn't eat anything at home. And you know, my mom was like, but according to Polish culture, we are supposed to leave 1 plate free for the unexpected guest. And I was like, the free plate in Polish culture is for the homeless and for the people that don't have family, for the bums even. Meanwhile, he has a sister, he has a family, and he has a job unlike me. He even has his own home. Sure, he rents it, but I don't even rent anything. If anything, you should have this free plate for me. I'm not joking. Like, this was really my reply. I've been raised in Polish culture. That is saying you always have to keep that plate free on the table during Christmas. For the traveler that for the unexpected guest. Yeah. And and I always thought, because that's what they always tell you during religion lessons at school. It was always about the bums, about alcoholics, about people. And they're homeless. They have no family, no job. They just feel lonely and they have nobody to like spend the Christmas with. But he has a job. He's not homeless. He has my cousin and his sister to spend Christmas with. Why is he coming here? You know, I'm pretty territorial. I'm autistically territorial. I can't deny it, but it's just making my sensories overload. Yeah, it's causing my sensories to overload. Because I don't know this person. I met him like once in a blue moon and it's pissing me off. Yeah, same delirium. I also have tremor. I did too, no worries. So it doesn't bother me that his hands are shaking because I have the same problem. No scar though, just like my body. Maybe you'll work with the same person. Except I don't believe he has a receding hairline. He's gonna look cool. Do you just compare yourself to a bum? Well, I look pretty close to a bum. I may actually wear the same clothes when at home. I don't like, you know, pretty clothes when I'm at home because I can easily spill the tea or anything on me. Guess we can say homeless homes. I hate to say it, I see myself out. Nah, it was good. Hope your inner lioness is showing. Listen, I've been raised in that home. My grandma was like raising me with my parents back then, so I'm pretty territorial when it comes to this flat. I apologize for my sudden AFK, no worries. No, my dude is way over 19. Ah, fair. What does the trust in your screenwriter thing mean? I do not understand. I think the screenwriter is just making fun of me because they keep inviting some kind of new guys that are pissing me off with their sheer presence. I don't know how. Because he's not a bad guy. He's not yelling at anyone. Although, the fact that my cousin named his family out loud a pathology multiple times during this Christmas was like, I don't know how he survives getting bullied by her. I even talked to that to my mother about that, and it was like, why does she keep repeating his family's pathology multiple times? Doesn't it hurt him or something? I don't know. I don't know him, so I can't really tell. And my mom was like, you know what? You might be wrong. You might not be wrong about it. I would be sad if she said this about me. And I was like, yeah, especially since she said it multiple times out loud when everybody was like at the same table. I mean, he already knows his family's pathology, but you don't have to remind about it multiple times. Yo, same, I'm clumsy as fuck and I wear the same clothes for too long and look like an unwashed hobo. Same. I like clothes that are a bit worn. They are very comfy, especially oversized ones. Let's join the bomb cult. The bomb cult, like... I'm sorry, I like the clothes like this. When I have to go out, I at least try to wear something pretty, but... let's be real, nobody wants to clean up and do stuff on high heels at their own home. Sorry. I mean, dress for function. If you go outside, dress for the occasion. If you're home, you can be comfy. Ah, fair. Sadly, men who are like addicted to the orange platform and the blue platform, they don't think practically. They don't think at all. They think this is what you look like 24/7. and anything that makes you comfortable and is supposed to be dirty for a reason, because you're at home, you know, you aren't supposed to cook in a fancy expensive dress. Sorry to break it to you. Sadly they don't understand that because they are so addicted to it. No wonder I don't have a boyfriend, because I'm not willing to sacrifice my own comfort for him. Doubt the optimism. It seems like homeless hope is coming down. Listen, I feel like homeless. I'm a loser girlfriend. And maybe I'm in her, but first and foremost, I am a loser girlfriend. As much as I like to deny it. This is sad, but also true. I don't know, man. People need to understand that if they love a woman, they also love the person they wake up next to in the morning. Those shallow views are meh. Though it is good to take care of yourself. Yeah. I mean, as long as they wash themselves and stuff, I don't mind. I also don't lay. You would be surprised, but I don't lie down. I don't sleep in pajamas that are like super pretty and sensual and stuff. When it's -11 outside. When it's winter, I only like have this polar gown like old women have, because it's pretty comfy and it's warm. And I'm sorry, I'll take good health over serving you every day. I'm sorry. I set my priorities straight. It's not that I'm lazy. I think that my health is the most important one here. If you like someone, you should love them, even in their own bag. Even in the bag, like after the potatoes. Yeah. There's also like this pajama I have that is like this is mostly popular among kids, but this is getting more popular among adults lately too. Did you see this thing after the kids take the bath, or after they bath in the... See, they have this like towel like cloth, I don't know what it's called, and it has this hood on. And this is very cool too. It's very warm. I snatched it in Pepco for a few dollars, and oh my god, I cut off the hood because it was pissing me off. But it's very comfy, it's very warm. The texture isn't annoying, so I really can recommend it. I don't know, man. People need to understand that if they love a woman, they also love the person they wake up. Oh yeah, I think that I've already read it. Who even thinks like that? Either I'm too innocent or those people are too characteristic to exist. You'll be surprised. Like, many relationships are falling apart now because men are like addicted to the orange platform and the blue platform, sadly. Honestly, yeah, but it has like, it doesn't have pants. It's like a long dress with a hoodie. Everything else looks like an odyssey. A kigurumi, you know. Also, I think that the material is like the fabric is a bit thicker. The ghost. Oh, like the Cape Redeem for your model. Similarly, except there's no zipper. There's no zipper or button. Damn, then I guess I'm grateful I haven't had a relationship in a while. Yeah. Me too. Like, many relationships are falling apart now because men who got into the relationship are realizing that real life looks nowhere like the blood platform or the orange platform. Relationships are overrated, yes. Dump your boyfriend or girlfriend, just join the Hope Cult. Let's be homeless together. I hope Hope doesn't listen to those people too much. Yeah, I gave up on them. They're not worthy my attention. That's okay. Who are we or anyone to judge as long as you're okay? Love the potato, yes. Yet being 49 kilos, you are required to get every bit of warmth you can. Any way you can, yes. Like, I'm below 50 kilograms. Men think that literally a woman after 50 kilograms is no longer a woman but a whale. But when the said girl has 49 or less kilograms and she's freezing to death because she's forced to wear clothes that are like appealing to the males, to the male eyes. This is totally fine to them. This is, don't get me started on this. Personally, I think that getting into a relationship before like 25 to 30 isn't worth it. I think that personally, getting into relationships before 30 is overrated. Many people are like red pillars and they think that they are supposed to get the barely legal girl and raise her to their knees, which is so stupid. People are very immature during this age, you know? After they turn 30, they are gradually getting more mature, I'd say. Don't get deleted by social media. Trust your partner and communicate without hate, and don't put insecurities on others. As if it was that easy. I think immature boys have such views. Proper men with manners, character and education aren't this shallow. That's true, but also like, I feel like the ones that have all of the things you've listed, they are already snatched by the women. They are already taken. Very often these women aren't way better than me, for example. They are very toxic usually. We tend to like match people's freak, yeah. And people who are like selfless choose people who are like selfish. And selfish people choose the ones that are selfless, obviously. There can't be two people that are selfless in a relationship, sadly. And that's what I've realized. If you are extremely lucky, young love can be beautiful, but it is a lottery, a gamble. I lost 4 times, it can break your spirit. Oh yeah, I was in multiple relationships too. And it broke my spirit too, so I can totally relate to it. channel who says that a girl that's more 50 kilos is a whale, born the way that people think that it exists. Sadly, they do. Especially the red pillars, they tend to rely on what other men tell them without really looking at the woman. Like, the most important thing is what she looks like, because the woman doesn't necessarily need to be fun. Maybe she has just big chest or big hips. Many people who have a good weight don't look good because they don't work out. And the fat gathers in the places it shouldn't. I personally think that society telling people to get into a relationship after 30 and pay taxes instead is a psyop. I don't know if I will even manage to live until 30. Who knows what will happen in the meantime. Same here, that's why I didn't even count those as relationships. Yeah, my relationships were pretty short too. They always found themselves a better girlfriend. For me, they usually fell for my intellect. But at the end of the day, they're always bothered by it. Yeah, if you have your own opinion, then it immediately sets you as an enemy for many people. Doesn't mean you have to do ridiculous stuff in your 20s. You can still use them being wise, or at least aiming to become wise. Well, I sacrificed my best years to become a VTuber. It didn't work out. I think this is pretty telling. Maybe it was better to find a boyfriend. A toxic boyfriend, obviously. So I could become a lone mother, like 70% women I've known. I hope you don't focus on people who have such related views and focus on the good. Thank you. I try my best. Brother, I'm red pilled and yet I respect women. Where is this word coming to? Maybe it's also because, in Poland, I feel like everything is going if somebody's conservative here, they're not conservative. They're extremely conservative. People here, literally, if you ever visit Warsaw, the shopping center, one of the most popular ones here, you will find men trained by the red pillars, and they really approach a random woman without saying anything. They just want their number because this is a part of the training. What makes you think a random woman would, out of nowhere, give you her number? Out of nowhere. This is just, unsafe. I even saw somebody complaining, some woman was with her friend, and she said that she thought at first the man was not a Pole. So they were approached by him. They wanted to help him where the place he wanted was, to the place he wanted was, and they wanted to help. But afterwards, this man basically told her that she's ugly, the makeup is and everything else is awful about her. and then wanted to ask her out. And she was so pissed off. I would be pissed off too, because many men were trying to use it on me too. No matter the place, they're like, the red pillars in Poland are like something else. I'll tell you, they literally approach a stranger out of nowhere and they start to humiliate them and then ask them out. This is weird. What makes you think that if you say such things to the woman, you will immediately get a date of your life with him? If anything, you would get smacked if a woman is more hot-tempered like me. I don't think you're going for your passion, working on it and enjoying it. I hope you enjoyed at least some of it. It's a waste of time. I did enjoy it. Although the lack of progress and growth is just doing really bad things to me. Warsaw is a concern. No, but you'll see multiple men outside of Warsaw do the same thing too. It's just in Warsaw they have this training and lots of coaches have their courses to like teach men how to charm and flirt with the women. By the way, it doesn't work. Just ask me if you need a lot of advice. I'm already a girl. I know better than them. What in that dystopia sounds like education on how to treat others in a society is very needed nowadays. Smacked by hope. Oh. Yeah. It is getting way weirder and weirder each day. Like, I remember when I was finishing school, when I was graduating from it, it wasn't that bad. But right now, random men who you don't even know literally approach you just to say something not nice to you, and they think they will blackmail you, emotionally blackmail you into dating them. This is... You literally are losing the only chance to date this woman. At least tell her something nice. Which is... If you're not her type, she will just kindly refuse. Being frustrated doesn't mean you have to take it out on some random people. Lack of progress can be rough. I hope you still try your best like you usually do. Even if you decide vtubing is not your path, I hope you still consider it a good part of your journey. Thank you. I'll always consider it a good part of my journey. Thanks to you guys. Maybe it wasn't the goal that mattered. Maybe it wasn't the destination that mattered. Maybe it was the friends that we made on our way there. Granted, I hope you are successful and faithful in your ventures. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me. And with the spirit lifter. Yes. Sorry. I'll get some I'll get some juice and I will be back along with the tattoos you can pick. Although stories sound wild, does giving women flowers or something still exist? I don't think so. Men nowadays want to be like paid for at the cafes. I know a guy like that. It's great that I didn't reach out to him, because thankfully I had some, let's say, colleagues and some acquaintances, and they told me about it, about what he was doing. Let's give. I once gave a female friend chocolate and she was confused. Yeah. I mean, chocolate for a woman when your friend she means you're interested, so you have to be very straightforward with her. Say you're friends. Meanwhile, if a girl gives a girl a present, it never seems to like a girl will never think the other girl is interested in her, which is so funny. We just give presents, gifts on a daily basis, and it's normal. We have to believe in you when sometimes you refuse to do it yourself. Okay, give me a minute. I need to fetch some juice because I ran out of it. Do you think the music is okay, or should I adjust it while we're at it? Hydrate reload time, yes. And be right back, Squid. It's okay. Okay. Good to know. Oh. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I went to the toilet and back. I also grabbed some water and some tattoos so you can pick from them. Mom's box, Scatter. What were you up to, you sinners? I'm sorry I wasn't here. I was looking for all the tattoos I had. Apparently I have plenty of stickers because I packed them into the same the envelope as the tattoos. Oh, I was gonna have a field day reading this or not. I hope not. Hold on. I was just trying to be nice because they were my closest friend in uni until her and her friend group said they don't want me anymore. Well, they lost a lot. I must say, you're definitely a good person. They probably aren't. People like this only will use you and abuse you. Down dehydration, yes. But if I go asleep due to it poke me awake, I'm poking it. I wonder if it was her or her friends group that chose they as a whole don't want you anymore. I wouldn't care really, as their loss. I don't know, she just said it was too much and left me confused, so I have no idea if I did something weird or they just didn't like me. Oh, people are weird, don't worry. You were just too selfless. I remember my friend is like very careful in relations, in human relations. She's also very confident, at least that's what she looks like. And it took a lot of time for her to like open up to me more. About her parents, about her family, about her, you know, difficulties. I didn't know she had depression. Or more like has depression until one day I told her that I was like sick and stuff. And she was like, oh yeah, I was depressed. You want some recommendations on the psychiatrist? And I was like, what, you? You? I won't say she's a little ray of sunshine or something. She's no optimist, but she's very realistic and she always seems so confident, unlike me. And I remember it took her a lot of time to be more open with me, and a number of times she gave me gifts even. The first year was harsh because we didn't know, especially since there's like a big distance between of us. She has like, what, 4 hours to travel to where I live? And, yeah. We like meet up once per month, and I have to tell you that she's very brave and she's a typical loner though. It really took her a lot of time to get used to me, because the first year was very harsh. We didn't know what we are sitting on. We didn't know how it is between all us. I didn't know if I should treat her as a friend or as an acquaintance. But she was really the only girl I was talking to at the same time, so... I didn't trauma dump on her though. I just told her I was sick at some point. 2 years later, I believe, or 1.5, yeah. And... you know, it took a lot of time for her to get used to me, to open up to me more, and She used to be wary before, but right now we are just giving each other presents. Somebody can like. We usually split the bills, or somebody pays each other afterwards after we reach home, you know? Lucky like we're in a relationship already. After 2 years. Even though we are not romantically involved. We also give each other gifts and pay for like some insignificant stuff. This is like very normal for us. None of us expects anything from each other. This is like the best because we're just doing it because we feel like we should do it. Because it reminds she, for example, gifted me a charm from Resident Evil once. When I had my birthday, or it was Halloween, I don't remember, but it was in October, and I completely didn't expect that, and she was like, "Yeah, this is your gift. This is my gift to you." And I was like, "Oh my god, thank you! I didn't expect that." Also, when one of us travels somewhere and like to a convention or in general, we always give each other souvenirs or like postcards. This is also very cool. I started this tradition. She didn't know what to say at first, I think, and but you know, it was nice. I feel like she was wary of everything at first, but she got used to it. No, we are both selfless, so we have to be wary of how much we do for the other person. So I can totally get her. I don't know, she just said, okay. I know she just said it was too much and left me confused, so I have no idea if I did something weird or they just didn't like me. Maybe the type of yelping I only works here and not in real life. I don't know. I normally don't talk a lot at all. I always need help in real life, so I'm glad in the internet at least I'm not getting laughed at. That you guys know that I'm very bad at technology and you always help me out. Be patient with me, I have autism. Sorry, I gave her a wrong type of chocolate. Ah, yeah. She wanted a different chocolate than Enro. Next time, check what she likes first, then try your luck with gifts. I mean, I don't know, I'm a girl, I tend to give something to someone all the time. I never really gave it much thought because I'm just selfless, you know. If I feel like I owe something to someone, or if I think it would be nice gesture without taking like a big toll on my expenses, on my money, I have no trouble doing that. Chat trying their skills though. What skills? You're so bad at riz. You only know how to riz me. Don't look at other girls, guys. You know I love you. She did give me something for Christmas that year as some kind of gesture to pay me back, I think, but I can only assume. I don't know. Raising girls isn't as difficult as dudes. I think we just like to fumble it a lot. Oh yeah, for men, in like almost half the men I met were like some kind of foot, were somehow into feet. For some reason, I don't know why. Isn't like this popular thing among guys? Are you into that, guys? I wasn't really trying to raise. Oh wait, it's easier to raise guys if you're a guy, but it's not like raising girls is difficult either. I don't know, I always give things to people without thinking a lot about it. I probably wouldn't even notice if somebody fell in love with me. I'm dumb. Regarding this matter, you know, I would never notice if someone was like in love with me. I wasn't really trying to raise we were just friends in uni and I'm awkward, so it might have come off weird. I don't know. I always try to be open about my intentions. I wish more people were like me. To be raised or raising anyone is a science I'm not sure I get the grasp of. Same! I will never understand women who are like confident and they know they can flirt with and get every guy they want. Meanwhile, me having trouble with basically getting the right directions because I have no special imagination. I'm a total of another girlfriend. Race isn't science, it's a skill, so as with any other skill, you can always practice to make do. You can always practice on me, you know, guys. Wink. Wink, wink. Maybe it's pay to win. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe with some gold diggers, I guess it would work out. If you bought them a fancy Porsche. Stalker, great idea. Listen, that's how I met my female friend. I knew where she was from because I noticed the cover she had on the photo. I know, it sounds ridiculous, but that's how we met. I reached out to her and I was like, are you from this area? Are you? And she was like, I live pretty close to it. Sometimes I am there. Why are you asking? And I was like, do you want to meet? I don't have any friends. I'm from the same area. And she was like, okay. That's how we are friends for 2 years almost now. Cheeks up when you listen. Fair. Gotta have someone to talk to you at first. No, you don't want people to talk to you. Not in my case. They're always the men that always approach me are the worst. I can't go raising Frenchies. I might have a big family there. Oh, so you're afraid you'll end up like Jaime Lannister in Game of Thrones, or like Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. Down Hope left us. We messed up her chat and her mod. All her own mod is leading the chaos. Not my fault. At least you're not throwing some racist remarks. So you're pretty tame. Oh, but we would be those distant cousins. Sweet home Alabama, or what they call it. Whatever they call it. No, honestly, I'm more into Slavic girls because I'm Slavic myself. Just say you want a thick woman. It will solve all our questions. It will answer all our questions, Deathwing. Let's be real. Maybe we're all related to Genghis Khan. I can't. What is this revelation on today's stream? No, but I know my luck, or rather my lack of luck. First woman I would fall in love in France would be 100% my cousin. Oh well, sweet home Alabama, what else can I say? Okay, I think I read everything, I'm sorry. Oh, she's fact-based. Oh, sometimes we don't understand or don't realize the battles people face. Yeah. Sometimes somebody can be sick and you don't even know about it. You aren't aware of it. Oh, she seems really sweet and like a good friend with your appreciative words here. I hope she knows how much you adore her. Of course. I don't hug her. Not really though. Because how autistic I am, I sometimes don't even know I need a hug. You have to be patient with me. Also, she might be the only person that tolerates my autism in real life. And doesn't judge my appearance. Jesus Christ, people that only judge you based on your appearance are the worst. So cool, yeah. You are loved with, not at here. Yeah. We just laugh at each other in general. What skills? I'm sorry, let's be real. Let's be honest. I mean, stockings and thigh highs do look cute on girls. Not in the middle of the winter. Just telling you, it's probably better if you wear like leggings and... or stockings and leggings on top of that. It only looks cool during spring or during summer. Because in Poland, winter is like making you into a walking ice cube. I'm not sure about feet, I don't really understand the recent stigma around them on the internet. So I take it you're into that. You're not a loser. Hope it didn't hurt when you fell from heaven. From heaven! No, I'm from hell. You forgot. You forgot such simple basics about me. I can't with you. I can't with you anymore. How with the platonic stalking ways, that's a funny story. Listen, the funniest thing is... I think I talked to you about that one TV series on Netflix I watched. The first season was really good. The title was You. The main character is Joe Goldenberg, I believe. And he's also a stalker. And you know, he manipulates the main character, main female character so well. It's like a psychological TV series, you know, he's like a typical sociopath. And she believes in that idea of a happy relationship with him. Until she finds the proof of his guilt. That he got rid of all those people in her life. And I told her that maybe she would like it. And she was like, oh yeah, I like Yandere. And she was like, oh yeah, I actually like Yandere. Maybe I'll watch it during my winter break. during Christmas. I like Yanderes that are like well written. And I was like, oh, no wonder you're into me. No wonder you're into me even though I stalked you. I was like, all the red flags possible and she did fall for me. I don't have any sisters there. I would only end up like Habsburg with some cousin. Oh yeah, with this beautiful, beautiful Habsburg's lip. Hope did you get blisters when you climbed out of hell? I don't have any blisters. Yeah, that's let's leave it at that, because it's very hard to like coerce that person that's autistic. Half of the time we don't understand what are you talking about to us. Well, if I get things wrong, I am happy to learn. Please educate me. What part of my comment do you think I am into feet though? You said you don't judge. This community is either split into people that are into feet, that love feet, adore them and stuff, and people who hate them. If you respect them, I'm 99% sure you're into the same thing as them. Because one community hates the other. She likes Indras, you say? Is she single? She is, but she says she doesn't want to have kids. Which is such a bummer, because she's such a mommy material. She always takes good care of me, even though I'm not her kid. She's like Jill 2-0. They were roommates. Oh yeah. I see what you are doing here. Why would I judge? I just do not understand it. If a person has nice pictures, I can appreciate it, but to me personally, a picture of feet doesn't get me going. Or neuron activation, or whatever you call it. Fair. I don't know how to feel about feet. I mean, aren't feet in general used to, like, walking by people? Doesn't it make them like stinky and dirty all the time? Also, I believe that after the shower, okay, they can smell pretty well, right? It's pretty logical. After you come out of the shower, you smell nicely, but afterwards, I don't think I would come close to a person who would be into feet. I don't know. I would need to like rethink my life choices. Doesn't mean I have to judge people who like it unless they are being rude about it. Yeah, fair. I mean, I try to respect people unless they send me bad pictures on Tinder and stuff, then I immediately block them. Maybe some emulation freaks like to be stepped on, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's pretty popular for submissive men. Have this kind of strategy. Would you like to be stepped on, guys? Be honest. My red eye can detect any lies. Oh my god, these messages. You guys have the right timing. At least animal they are honest. In opposite to you. Even though what Kirill said sounds like the reply to Deathwing instead. That's who wanna do the stepping now. I don't have a 3D model. I only have a 2D, live 2D one. Maybe one day we'll be able to save enough to get a proper tracking and, 3D model. Yet. Yes. That's a good attitude. I only have an answer. Because I didn't think about it. If I had to choose between one L and another L, I would still rather find myself a French girl. Okay. I'll sing Sweet Alabama at your wedding. One day hope would step on us, yes, on you mere mortals. I'll step away from my place in heaven. Just to meet with you guys. Also, you know what I've noticed about YouTube? One, it's harder to set up everything. And two, it's way slower, even though I connected stream elements with it. It's way slower than Twitch chat. Your messages are like a bit late, even though I have like good latency. The best latency, I'd say, even. Mama Ho will use her chankla. What kind of chankla? I've only heard about chakra, not chankla. What kind of thing is that? Maybe like someone I'd enjoy it, who knows? I can't tell at the moment. I see. Your secret is safe with me. La chankla, I don't know what it is. Twitch has a little less delay, yeah. I think so too. Also, no integrations, nothing to like engage with. This is sad. No sound alerts, no redeems. YouTube feels so empty, you know? Delay doesn't matter that much, honestly, when the chat isn't going fast, yeah. La chankla, bottle cuppage, what kind of this? What is this? Did you watch some Chinese comedies when I wasn't there? You're talking to me in a different language. I'm just honest, I don't know. I can say, hope step on me. But it won't be truthful because you're a stranger on the internet. You hurt my kokoro. I thought you loved me. I have to cry in the corner. Just joking. It didn't bother me at all. It's the Latina thing, chancla. When children doesn't behave, cuppage flies and swags through. What? What kind of things are these? I've only heard about the belt. About the belt and about the hand. Nothing else except for the Genshin impact. Maybe gives you this impact on kids. But the cuppage, why? Why the shoe? Why the slipper are you supposed to use against the kid? This doesn't make any sense. What? Do you think a kid is like a mosquito? You can just smash it and it will start behaving? Audio, hope step on me even if it's not real. Yes, if you believe enough, I believe it can one day someday turn true. I am sorry who said we have to stay strangers. Oh, you charmer. Shankla are flip-flops. Mothers or grandmas with flip-flops have top-tier aim. Do not underestimate it. What kind of things are you watching in your free time, guys? I'm getting scared here. Oh my god. I've only watched that one auntie in the Kung Fu something. It was like a comedy, a Chinese comedy, and she was like beating everyone with a shoe, with her slipper. It was so weird though. I didn't know it was a thing in Latina families as well. Do all women behave like this in foreign countries? Mikhail finds shit. It's a basic thing there. What? We're living in different Poland then. For some it's free time, for some it's their nightmare. Oh my god. If I were to tell what I'm watching in my free time, I'll get shunned. I think you can't really... You can't really get any worse taste in movies than me. I watch Hope in my free time talking about her stuffing on me. Yes. As you should. As you should. Oh my god. 4 hours sitting is low-key a bit tiring, not gonna lie. I hope my throat won't run out of energy. It won't be all sore tomorrow. I feel like it can be a bit annoying after 4 hours of streaming. Sadly, it's very possible. The fact that I can't even insert any emotes here, this is so pissing me off. You won't be able to use Sam as my follower already on Twitch. Thank you. I took a small sip. I hope I won't need to pee soon. Emote game on Twitch is top tier, yeah. The number of emotes you can get for bits and subscribing, yeah. The instant tips are way better there. Next time you stream on YouTube, we should do your usual content and see how that will gather peeps. I don't think anybody will tune in though. Many VTubers aren't even appealing enough to like encourage people to join them on their free chat. But during my stream, barely anybody tuned in. Only our regulars. Even less than regulars. Than our usual regulars, I mean. From fit to pee, is anyone into trigger warning? I mean, this chatting stream, I'm sure it will have some useful clips for TikTok and everything else. We can always make a video out of it. When I talk about my my cousin's boyfriend or something. I think stuff like this can make people smile at least. Help, just don't use my cousins against me. It's okay. I think you could try more streams on YouTube, or maybe change back and forth to get better data on which does better. Maybe figure out what's more fun, fair. I mean, I still get the VOD afterwards, right? I still get the VOD on my computer so I can edit it later on into a video or like a clip or like a bunch of clips, so it's not that bad. Maybe figure out what's more fun. Well, for you, probably more fun is Twitch because you have lots of redeems and you can use them, especially the sound alerts. I don't think they are that invasive. Some people complain that Twitch streamers have like very invasive, very flashy things, but we use some sound alerts, but they aren't very invasive. They aren't very loud, except for the screamer, of course, but it's like... I think the price for it is like enough. Well, by now the amounts of watchers here and there seem similar. I'd say it's worse here. Based on the numbers, but I will see it after the stream. Because Stream Elements always sends me the notifications. Like the summaries after each stream. I am having fun regardless. Oh, I'm glad. You know, I've never done a just chatting stream on Twitch, so maybe we'll see how it fares. If it fares well, we can just switch to Twitch back again. Personally, I don't really care for the redeems that much. Yeah, I mean, some people like to use it like annual. There are many people who are like, you know, saving the points for the screamer to like use it during the horror stream. So I totally can get that. Also, the incentives Twitch has and the requirements are a bit lower than YouTube has. Than what YouTube has. Meanwhile, Twitch basically gives you like, for minimal effort, if you have at least a few viewers, you can already earn money and have subscribers, offer them some emotes, animated emotes, badges. And YouTube really needs a lot of work to like get you a partner, an affiliate, you know? Well, it is your first stream after all. Yeah, but I thought that more people would join in, especially since people were like... I thought that many of them watched VTubers now they're streaming, but maybe I was wrong and I just need to cater to their needs by making videos. The thing is, I don't see half of them regarding the statistics, so I didn't really know what do they expect me to do. Well, except for the covers. The covers usually fare well. Because I pick the popular songs everybody chooses. Today's stream is special in that regard, don't forget. I don't know. We'll see. We can do one Stardew Valley stream, for example. Not sure if anybody will tune in, but it will definitely be less of a strain on my throat. So next time we can do the Stardew Valley stream, you know? Since it's pretty comfy and... You know, if there is anybody interested in it, if I'm getting recommended, then somebody will come in, right? It's just one stream at a specific time. Consistency might change that. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Just chatting streams work with big audiences? I don't know. I've seen some people that are like smaller and they still get plenty of viewers. I don't know why not many show up to my streams though. On YouTube. I mean to my stream because this is like my first stream, you know? And I think they are nice extras, but the main attraction is you. Thank you. Maybe they are waiting for a yonder to drag them to stream. Oh yeah. I'll do battery check today early because I'm about to collapse. Okay, thank you. Thank you for fulfilling your duty. Please go to sleep. I can manage it well. You were just like an additional stuff for me in case people would be extremely rude. Thank you for your hard work. Also, the battery is like 25%. I think we're good. We can do like maybe 15-30 minutes more during the stream, and I'll be... I don't know if I can even raid somebody here. I think I can. We'll see. Sometimes there is a difference in acting strategically and acting to appease the customer's voice. From a business standpoint, it helps to be strategic and not what the customer acts like short term. Yeah, but my gameplay, you know, videos are not faring well. Covers, on the other hand, are doing well, which is funny. Because they are all demonetized, save for Columbina's one, maybe. We can try low energy next with Stardew, after that high energy with, I don't know, with Nivell? I don't know, let's just see with Stardew Valley how it goes, especially since I have to, like, finish scrubbing Yakuza VODs with Deathwing. Priorities first, pleasure second. But of course it always depends. Listening to your community is helpful too, of course, but reacting emotionally or reacting to emotions needs some consideration, maybe even grain of salt. I don't know how to be chill. I have BPD. I mean it. So yeah, we'll see how it'll be next week. I'll try to stream Stardew Valley once maybe, because we still need to finish that goddamn Yakuza bots. Those goddamn Yakuza bots, and make funny moments out of them. I say you are chill most of the time. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes even people like me can go nuts. Basically, I have some... I have this type of BPD that is pretty quiet right now, but if it escalates, I can go from 0 to 100 really quickly. Really. Nuts. Okay, when you are happy about my duties, we have to talk about my paycheck. Give back Anwar his shirt. 1 billion Zimbabwean dollars. Baranina Mishiane na Czenki. What, do you want a kebab? Średnia hawajska dla każdego. Oh, you mean Hawaiian pizza for everyone, okay? I'll think about it. We can negotiate. For now, go to sleep. Hope can keep my shirt. No, you're cold, sweetie. Button it up. Yes, mom. Now I'm not your mom, or like your daughter. Yeah, guys, get paychecks. It's the... Listen, you get your paychecks from Josh. Josh isn't me, but still, I think this also counts as salary. Even though it comes irregularly. I'm not that old, dude. Yes, but I feel like mommy bullying you isn't that big of a deal. mean, like, if a daughter is like bullying you, it's way funnier to see if she bullies her dad. Yes, we have to show her hoodie. No, I'm not doing that. This is all mine. This is all mine. This is all mine because I love it. And I'm probably the lightest weight. The lightest weight of all of you. I'm so small and fragile, I don't need to share my coat with anyone. Fair enough, so don't tell me what to do, Missy. No, you're supposed to be my dad. Sorry, my mom came in. I had to mute myself. I hope you're warm or something. I hope you aren't. You'll freeze while I get warm here. I'm warming up. I'm sure you can share your heat with somebody else though. There are plenty of people on the in the chat that are cold. Hi, hope mom. Don't call me mom. I'll never be mom. Over my dead hot body. Chat sure is interesting today. It always is. It's just we barely talk. It's just my usual warm-up. Takes 30 minutes instead of 3 hours or 4. Where chat gets wild. What the fuck, Hope? Oh, my problem. I wanted to say hi to her mom, lol. I'm sorry! My mom probably doesn't like anyone though. She was also pretty bipolar because it's so how she suddenly started disliking my cousin's boyfriend. She changes her mind all the time. You won't become a mom, huh? That could be changed. Ew, no. Even after pregnancy. You saw how women looked after their pregnancy? Or after their labor? They looked awful. They all look awful. I don't want to look like them. I prefer to live in my baby doll dress and be pretty all the time, all my life. It's okay, I still would say how. Oh, how nice of you. How nice of you. Oh, we have 30 minutes left. Do I just do the survey right now? Because I got the tattoos. Manners make man. Yes, you know how to deal with your mothers-in-law at least. Potential mothers-in-law. I told you you're a charmer, you just didn't see that. Okay, how to make a how to make a goddamn survey right now. What kind of tattoo? What are tattoo should I make? Since you hit that dot and go, I think that's totally fair if you choose. Shame there's no George with us though. I'm sure he would definitely like to to choose with us. And the one. The one category is Pokemon one. The other one is some random things like decorations like crosses, hearts, golden and silver ones. Hearts. Hearts, ribbons, chains, etc. etc. Maybe the action has intention. This chat indeed has been wild. There may not be many of us, but at least we're having fun. I hope my upping didn't scare people off. What if you tried a vertical format chatting stream on YouTube, like in shorts format? Might need more modding, but it could be fun. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll try that. Is water tattooed this one week thing that you put on with water? Yes. Yes, it totally is. Like, it was one of the goals in Donaton. So, I think you should be able to, like, choose, you know? I think it should be up to you to choose. Regarding Pokemon, I have Bulbasaur, I have Eevee, I have Pikachu, I have Ashen Pikachu, and I have Squirtle. The one with this scarf, I don't know if you remember that episode. There was this one with the scarf, this one with the scarf. Bulbasaur! No, it's Bulbasaur! I hope my upping didn't scare people off. I don't think so. I don't mind my chatters talking to each other as long as they keep things neat. Your accent is so cute sometimes. Listen, the funniest thing was when I said it was lost on the first try. When I was singing during our last karaoke, I said it's just lost on the first time. On the first try, I think, instead of it's just a last on the first try. I was like, after I heard it, I was like, oh my god. Pikachu because I can feel a spark. Squirtle because hydration is important. Bulbasaur because touching grass. And it's still cuter in our native tongue. Yeah. Maybe you're right. I'll give you like 5 more minutes, okay? To like vote. I hope that's okay with you. Ash and Pikachu is an iconic duo, to be honest. It is. You know that they at some point finally won the championship? Oh my god, for the first time Ash won it, because there were multiple seasons, multiple leagues, and he always lost it to somebody. It was so annoying. Yes, finally, yeah, but I also feel like a chapter in our life has ended with it. Many people were kids when Pokemon first got released. Damn, the last time I watched Pokemon there was only 151 of them, yeah. Also the animation was way worse than it is now. It is okay. It's a timeless, wholesome journey with the friends we made along the way or something like that. Yeah. I wish we saw more of his friends though. You know, after the season ends, the only person that came back was like Brock. Nobody else. Brock was the only one. Nobody else. And at some point during the last episode, you saw how some of them became champions, how some of them became the best coordinators because of their outfits. But you know, I was pining for some of the side characters there. I wish we saw their stories. We don't need more characters. We just need the old ones to like have proper stories. But I would have to make a whole season for that. I think more than a whole season. I didn't watch the last season with Vash yet, to be honest. Me too. Me neither. Like, I've only watched that episode, nothing else. Because there's a lot I need to catch up with. Brock, like Carlos, is the bra. No, he's not. The fact that he stayed for a girl in the first season, I think, or the second, I don't remember, but it was one of the earliest ones. He stayed for the woman who was already engaged to somebody or married to somebody else. Like, that's why you came back. After I told you to, and I was like, I wish Ash called him on that. I wish he said, really, you are coming back crawling to us, to me, after you dumped me for that hole. And you remember that bros are supposed to go before hoes, don't you? Oh wait, you forgot. We don't need you here anymore. I hate friends who do that, no? You didn't even know if she was single. Will you ever make a stream where you react to funny memes? I don't know, maybe. Maybe one day. Damn based, I do the same. No, for real, I hate people like that. I know she was like mommy material and stuff because she was like a respected doctor or something, if I remember correctly. She was intelligent, fun, and she was nice. She wasn't. She didn't belong to the Rocket team, Team Rocket, you know, and she also knew her way around the Pokemons, which was like very important for Brook. And why did you not ask her if she was single? The next season he came back crawling to Ash that he wanted to join him because apparently she has a boy toy on her side. He is that boy toy on her side. Nah, do not try to step into someone's relationship. I don't care, it's his fault and his only. So we have to gather funny memes now. I don't know when will be the live stream about the memes though. The next one will be probably Stardew Valley because I totally forgot what we were supposed to do. I think we're coming close to winter. The last time I've played. And we still didn't get married in a year! Oh my god, I feel like I'm wasting my life. Ironically enough, I have very good relationships with those girls. But the men there are spoiled rotten. I don't like them at all. I even, you know, at some point my friend sent me this TikTok clip with the cosplay from Stardew Valley. I didn't even know she played Stardew Valley, and I was like, was I the only one who like immediately went for the girls? Because even if those boys had good face cards, they were awful regarding the personality. And she was like, yeah, fair. Maybe it's because the author was like a man, which Loki explains why women are done so well and men not. Men are awful in this game. And I was like, yeah, I think it explains everything. The only way to get the proper characters is probably to get somebody bisexual or pansexual to get the work done. I'm serious. So, okay, we're past the... Okay. So apparently, you, one vote, decided that I'll do some decors, some like hearts or chains. We'll see. And apparently thanks to this one person, no Pokemon tattoo will be done. I'm sorry. But the survey is over. I will do the tattoo after the stream. I'll also post a picture of collarbones next probably tomorrow, because yeah, we need the summary of this donathon I did. I'm sorry it took so long, but a lot of things happened, you know. We had this karaoke stream, New Year's Eve, Christmas, everything was like overlapping each other. I was on the break trying to like finish all the Yakuza VODs to take care of them. I thought Stardew Valley was just a chill game. It's not. I'm grinding my gears! And I have to save up lots of money to get rich one day. I also try to get married as soon as possible and have kids. Not biological ones though. I lost all hope because all men in this game are acting like... they are acting awfully. I have to tell you that. No use scarring their genes. Who could be that one person that shows her the heart tattoos? Boy, I wonder. Yeah. It's all your fault, as always. Okay, children, behave, cause Daddy Mod is out of the building. See you all later in the morning, babes. Night all. Bye bye. Sleep well, sleep tight. Sounds like a serious game. It is a serious game, at least I treat it seriously. Don't pay attention to me wearing sunglasses in the middle of autumn and winter when it's non-stop raining. And I can't see anything in this mines. I try to be worth of Wesker's legacy. Wesker, the cat that is like half heart from dying, away from dying. He literally has one heart left, half of a heart left, because I forgot to like water him down because this cat needs water for some reason instead of food. Okay, what about the battery? 14%. Give me a minute because I'm curious if I can rate somebody. YouTube. Oh, 2. Raid. YouTube Live redirect? I really don't know how to deal with this. Bear with me. I don't have YouTube Live redirect. Okay, guess we guess we have to give up on that for now. We're halfway there. Because it says I need 1,000 subscribers. Is that? Give me a minute, I'm very bad at technology. Sorry. Okay, I don't have it. I'm 100% sure I don't have it. I don't have it for sure. It happens sometimes. Oh well. I guess we have no other choice. Let's just not raid somebody today. I didn't know this is like only available for the channels that are above 1,000 subscribers. Apparently, if you're not a big enough creator, you don't have half of the privileges here, basic stuff on like on Twitch. So, okay, Sadga. Sadly, yeah. You don't have any choice regarding that. Guess we can grind it up. Let's hope the upcoming clips will do well. I will see, I guess. But yeah, we're slowly coming close to the end of the stream. Let's do like 5 or 7 more minutes and I'll finish the stream. Thank you for the stream, Hope. I had fun, Happy. I had fun too, thank you for joining me. Encore, we should do that again sometime in the future. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. For now, I have to like focus on the collabs, and because I decided to participate in some events, not like streaming, but more like recording stuff. So I have to deliver the files sometime. I also need to record the vocal for the goddamn Valentine's cover. Hello, Joshua. Sadly, we're finishing for today. Like 10 minutes left, but I'm glad you joined us again. Nevertheless, you got this. Yes, you can make co-working streams if you want. Nah, I have to focus. I won't be able to focus if I like have you or somebody else on my screen. I have to be fully comfortable with everything. You know how many takes I have to take? How many times I need to record myself to like be glad, be happy about the results? You don't. Just don't overwork yourself. Yes. Thank you for taking care of me. Oh, I missed that. No worries. The next stream I will do will be probably from Stardew Valley, which will be probably more about yapping and talking than the actual gameplay, because nothing there happens. It will be more like a chill stream next week, so I hope to see you there. Oh, 10% left. I agree, proper is this part of the process. Yes. You're right, I think. We are distracting, huh? You definitely are distracting. I remember how you started sending messages all of a sudden that you are hot, that you are blushing, that I am blushing during some of the songs during our karaoke streams. And I couldn't focus at all. I started laughing in the middle of the song instead of focusing on the singing. It was terrible. What? You don't remember, do you? I will always call you out on that. It was supposed to be my best performance, but once again, you are always against me, my own chat. As long as you have fun, it's not a bad thing. Fair. It was more like a funny cover instead of the serious one, though. As long as you have fun, it's not a bad thing. Oh, sorry. I'm to understand. Oh, we are here to support, right? Yes. I'm glad I have such nice viewers. Thank you for joining me today. Damn. No rating anybody because I have too low of a subscribers count for now, sadly. Karagis don't have to be serious all the time as with the other streams. Fair. Although I try to always deliver my best performance. I'll be doing more karaoke streams and more just chatting to and whatever is fun. The world needs more hope. Thank you. Although it's killing my throat a little, but I'm glad that you like my singing. And though I can't speak from my end, and Dragon's Detail was like a tragedy. An agony! Okay, I think I'll be going now. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had lots of fun today. Despite no redeems. Despite not being able to interact with the sound alerts. Bye bye. Yes, thank you for tuning in. For being with me and my stuff at the beginning of the stream. What are we supposed to do now? Sleep. Go to sleep like Quill did. Like Quill did. It's the right thing to do. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you will have sweet dreams. Thank you very much. I had lots of fun today. Have a nice Sunday. The rest of the weekend, yeah. That'll be it for today. Bye bye, good night.